How are you, Kirac?
Yes, sir. Not bad. How about yourself?
I'm doing well.
You didn't want to call your brother? Semi-pro, half-pro?
I did call him for him to give me a phone number of one of his teammates.
And did he do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, what do you need?
Well, it's kind of just 5 questions.
Sure.
Pretty short and simple, I guess.
All good.
So
It can be difficult. I'm ready.
So the first question is, what sacrifices did you have to make in your personal life to pursue your career, kinda?
When I was playing?
Yeah, when you were playing.
When you're playing, you basically don't live like your peers. You don't get a lot of days off. You don't get to spend a lot of free time with your friends and stuff. For the normal kids, they have 2 weeks, 2 days off, Saturday, Sunday. For you have to play tournaments, you have to travel. If you get 1 full day a month, at least that's how it was for me. I would just take it as a win. I had to stay away from my family when I moved here first. I was by myself, no family, not a lot of friends, not a lot of free time. And I would say that's pretty much it, but mainly just being away from home, being away from family, being on my own. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the next question. So, how would you say, pursuing, a really career as a player, how did it affect your physical and mental health?
Physical and mental health, physically it was tough. I feel it's physically taxing. You're on court at least 6-7 hours a day, and it builds up. You get injuries and stuff, and that's why I stopped, because I had injuries and stuff. Mentally, you get burned out too, but mentally it's 50-50. You also learn a lot of stuff too. You change your mindset on so many things, the way that you see things, the way you become, the way that you handle certain things, problem solving skills, all those things they've changed a lot since I started playing competitively.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to younger athletes trying to pursue any sport, really, to balance their goals with also their personal life?
I would just say the biggest advice I would give, just try to enjoy the process, try to have fun, because once it's over, there's no turning back, there's no going back. Try to get the most out of it, and always try to think you are the one who's catching up. Never, always be humble. Never think that you're on top of the world, you're the best, whatever, that kind of stuff. Always feel you're trying to chase down the other ones. But again, most importantly, I would just say enjoy the process, because once it's over, there's no going back. Every minute that you spend on the court, whether if it's a tournament, practice, whatever, it counts,
Yeah. And what was the biggest challenge you faced, you would say?
The biggest challenge I faced, physically, or overall, mentally, physically?
Yeah, just overall.
Just overall, I would just say, just being away from family. I would say, I had to make a lot of sacrifices, but that was one of the bigger ones. I never got to live like a normal child, and that's what happens to most of the kids who are trying to play competitively and stuff. It goes back to the first question, is you don't have you don't have a life. You know what I'm saying? It's just, even if you're 13, 14, 15, trying to build on something, you have to work so hard, and then you have to give up on a lot of the things. So now, I enjoyed it a lot, but if I get the chance again, I probably would want to live my childhood a little bit differently as well. Although it was a great experience, and I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah. And last question: would you say, and specifically like tennis, like you would say college is definitely the route to go if you want to become professional?
I wouldn't say definitely. It depends, but I would suggest it because now that like as far as I know, the colleges are also like giving money, not just like scholarships and stuff. So you get free coaching, like free fitness. You get to play a lot of matches. So you pretty much get to get your whole practice for free. Maybe even like you get paid on top of it, and you get to test out your skills. You know, if you're good enough, if you're capable of going pro. Because you know, if you play college tennis and if your win and lose record is like 50-50, then I'll just say it's tough. You can go pro, but it's tough to make a living out of it. But you know, given all those opportunities, you take it, you practice, and if you do great in college, I'll just say do it. And even today, if you look at the top 100 ATP, I think like at least there are 15 players who play like college tennis. So 15% of the top 100 is, you know, coming from the college route. So I would just say I don't think that's like the best move. I'm not saying that's the smartest, that's the best move, but I'll just say that's the most, you know, reasonable route. I would say that's the safest route.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
That's it.
Yeah.
Did you ask your beloved coach CJ?
CJ, yeah, I did.
Okay. How many people did you need to ask?
Well, I've asked 4. I asked the Mattia. He plays the 1 and 2 for PC.
Okay.
And then I talked to CJ a bit. And well, I'm trying to ask him if I can get one with Hubie. But I think I might have.
Let's see.
I don't think that's gonna work. But I'm gonna just fake it and just say he texted me.
Let's see. Just send out the questions, and then I can send one of my friends who used to be when is it due? He used to be like former top 100 ATP.
Yeah.
I can ask him.
It's due in 2 weeks.
Is it due in 2 weeks? I'll just see him tomorrow. I'll ask him, and then I'm sure he's gonna answer gladly. Just send out the questions, and then I'll send it to him. No promises. He's busy and stuff. He's coaching too, but
Got it.
if he doesn't forget it, if he does it, I'll just forward it back to you. Just send me the questions.
Got it. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you, brother.
Right.
I hope you're not gonna fail.
I probably won't. I hope not.
You got it. So, I mean, after this, I don't know you Chipotle anymore, huh?
Yeah, no Chipotle. No Chipotle.
No, I owe you one.
Yeah, but also,
I mean, hey, do you have a car now?
I get my license in 15 days-ish.
Okay, once you get it, if your dad lets you drive,